This video follows the setup section of the 114 user guide. We're going to cover adjusting and replacing the glass cannulas and how to use the three-way valves on the 114P chamber. If either of your cannula tips breaks or gets clogged, you will need to replace that cannula. The process for replacing the cannulas will differ depending on which side you are replacing. If you're replacing the right side, which is the micropositioner side, you will first need to loosen this screw which holds the plate in place which secures your cannula. Then, using a pair of forceps, you will remove the tubing from the port on the chamber. You will then remove the cannula from your tubing and take one of your new cannulas and match the length to the length of the cannula that was in there before. Use a diamond cutting pen or a glass cutter to score the cannula and then break it to match the length of your previous cannula. Now you will place your new cannula into the tubing . And you will put this back into your chamber. If you need to replace the left side cannula, remember that this is attached to your force transducer and you need to be very cautious whenever you are adjusting anything on the left side. First, you will remove the tubing from this port. Then you will loosen the screw on top of the transducer arm. Again, try not to push very hard, just use as much force as necessary. You can then slide off this mount . Then you will do the exact same protocol as you did on the right side, where you release the plate that holds the cannula and then remove the tubing from the mount. Now you will cut another cannula to match this length and place it back in the tubing. Then you will reassemble the tubing and the cannula back on the mount. You will tighten the screw back over your cannula, and then you will slide this back on the transducer arm. Again, please be cautious with the force transducer. Once you have this in place, try to make it as flat and level as possible, and then tighten this screw. Replace the tubing, and your cannula has been replaced. Before your experiment or after you change the cannulas, you will need to make sure that your cannulas are perfectly aligned. This is best done under a dissection microscope with a high magnification. But you will be using the 3 micropositioners in order to align your cannulas. First, you do want to make sure that the left side is flat and level with the bottom of the chamber. Then you will move the right side close to the left with this micropositioner. To move in the Y direction, you will use the back micropositioner to get it aligned. And finally, you will use the vertical micropositioner to change the height of your cannulas. Again, this will best be done under high magnification under a microscope. The final part of this section is adjusting the three-way valves on your chamber. Whichever position this valve is pointing is closed. Therefore, pressure would be allowed to flow in this direction where if this was changed like this, you would only be able to enter the chamber from this port. If you need to close your chamber off, you would have both valves pointing in, and this is now a closed system. Be careful not to bump the three-way valves onto your microscopes or the bench top, as this could cause a pressure leak inside the three-way valve. For more information, please refer to the 114 user manual on the DMT website or buy additional resource videos.